Hi, how are you? Welcome again at البلقاء Islamic School. Today, my dear student in the 11th grade, we will continue discussing certain activities at your student book, page 47. So, open your student book, page 47, and pay attention, please. Exercise 4. Choose the best answer for each question. 1. What does Sana's job not currently involve? Before we start discussing these questions, we have to read the reading strategies here in order to answer any questions like this. Choice questions. الأسئلة من ضمن الخيارات والمتعدد. First of all, you have to read the questions first and eliminate any obviously incorrect option. بقرأ الأسئلة أولا eliminate بستبعد any obviously incorrect option أي خيار مش صحيح بشكل واضح. Next, underline keywords in the question and skim the text to locate the information. بحط خط تحت الكيوردز in the question اللي حتساعدني بالحل وبلقي نظرة سريعة على الفقرة to locate the information. Then cover the options from A to D and try to answer the questions. The last thing, you have to check your answers against the text. شوف number 1. What does Sana's job not currently involve? A. Working with other people, traveling, teaching. The correct answer is C. Being a nuclear physicist needs working with other people, traveling and making experiments. The thing that it does not currently involve, of course, حيكون teaching, okay? 2. How did Sana get the necessary education to become a nuclear physicist? How? A. She studied really hard at university. She really wanted to be a scientist. She studied science at school and university and then taught it. And D. She read a lot about science and nuclear physics. Of course, the correct answer is C. She studied science at school and university and then taught it. After that, she became a nuclear physicist. 3. What negative things does Sana say about her job? Negative things about being a nuclear physicist. It is sometimes dangerous. It is difficult to relax if you are a nuclear physicist. She did not recommend it to anyone. The job is not as exciting as she thought it would be. Of course, the suitable answer, it is difficult to relax if you are a nuclear physicist. Now we're gonna go to the following exercise that focuses on match the words below with their synonyms or with words that have a close meaning. Challenge, engineer, hands-on, laboratory, assistant, helper, practical, workshop, inventor, test. هلا نشوف الورد مع السينونيمز اللي إلها or near synonym pairs. challenge near meaning اللي إلها test تحدي. engineer inventor hands-on practical laboratory workshop assistant helper. assistant, helper. Now decide if one word from each pair would fit the sentences below better. In some sentences, you may be able to use both words in the same way. 1. I like to gap myself, so I try to run farther every day. According to the context, the suitable word here, I like to challenge or I like to test myself, so I try to run farther every day. I myself on my vocabs often so that I don't forget it. So again, I like to challenge myself, so I try to run farther every day. I test myself on my vocabulary often so that I don't forget it. Number 2. The boss space prepared all the paper for the meeting. These were many faragh at the festival, and they were all working voluntarily. So the boss assistant prepared all the papers for the meeting. There were many helpers at the festival, as they were all working voluntarily. 3. The space of the telephone is Alexander Graham Bell. So of course the inventor of the telephone is Alexander Graham Bell. The type of engineer that designs houses is called an architect. I prefer practical work because I am a hands-on person. A scientist uses his laboratory to do experiments. My father fixes things in his workshop. The following 2 exercises نشوف إيش بدهم. Work in groups of 4. Your teacher will assign your group a type of energy source to research. You are going to explain to the class why your school should change to this kind of power. Make notes about how the energy is produced, the advantages and the disadvantages. بس السؤال speaking يعني بيطلب مني أكتب essay. نوع الإساي discursive magazine is the discursive essay، يعني مقال استطرادي بتناول فكرة معينة بحكي عن its advantages and disadvantages. While the 7 question بحكي لي you are going to have a debate هو argumentative essay، المقال الجدلي. رح أكتب فكرة ونقيدها باستخدام الأوبوزيشن بتعطيني باستخدام اللينكرز بتعطيني الأوبوزيشن. هلا بهذه الوحدة رح ناخذ مثلا إن شاء الله يوم السبت حبعت لكم فيديو how to write a discursive essay، كيف أكتب مقال استطرادي بتضمن advantages و disadvantages for a certain topic. ورح ناخذ الفكرة إنه to talk about one of the renewable energy sources. نترك هذول السؤالين اليوم السبت رح يكونوا معكم واجب بعد ما أشرح لكم السامبل أو الفورمز للدiscursive essay. The last thing we have to translate it into Arabic. نشوف. Now I will read the quotation aloud. Energy is the heart of the economy. We were amongst the first countries in the region to realize the importance of gradual diversification of energy sources to protect our country. His Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan, 1962 CE. So this quotation is written by Our Majesty King Abdullah II of Jordan. Okay, he's talking about the importance of energy in Jordan. The translation of this quotation is إن عصب العملية الاقتصادية هو الطاقة. لو energy is the heart of the economy. So miss إن عصب العملية الاقتصادية هو الطاقة، وقد كنا من أوائل دول المناطق المجاورة التي تنبهت إلى أهمية تطبيق برامج وسياسات بتتضمن تنوعا متدرجا لمصادرها من شأنه يحسن بلدنا. هلا بس بدي أنوه لكلمة diversification، هي نوع تنويع. الverb form منها diversify، والadjective form diverse. Okay, so diverse هي adjective، diversify a verb، diversification تنويع. What is the meaning of this quotation? What does the expression at the heart of the economy mean? It means maybe the center or the most important issue. Okay. What does gradual diversification of energy sources mean? Maybe using more effective and different energy sources. Why will this protect the country? The country won't have to rely on imported oil anymore. In this case, we protect our country. Last question here, miss. Why do you think that this is an important concern for King Abdullah II and Jordan? Maybe King Abdullah as a leader of the country, King Abdullah II is talking about the energy needs of Jordan with reference to economy. So if we depend on ourselves to find sources of energy in our country, this means that our country will be protected, well protected and well preserved. In this case, he talked about the importance of energy related or with regard to the economic condition in our country. Here, miss, we reach to the end of our lesson today. I hope you understand it and enjoy it. Best wishes, my dear student in the 11th grade. Bye bye.